Welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. Grassroots programs are calling on the government to introduce more specific policies to help guide advocates on how to actively prevent gendered violence. In her first update to Parliament, Domestic Violence Commissioner Michaela Cronin said our support systems are buckling and that men must be included in the conversation. Head of the Mate Bystander program at Griffith University, Sian Ross-Smith, is calling for an action plan.
When they talk about more interventions for men, we're guessing what that might look like. I would love a really structured approach. Here's when the funding's going to come out. Here's what we want it to look like. Here's what we want it to address.
Meantime, the Attorney-General is introducing the next stage of reforms to the family law system in Parliament today. The amended bill will ensure family and domestic violence can be considered in property settlements for separating families. It will also include better considerations for the ownership of pets. Jetstar says it's reviewing claims made in a class action which have been served on the airline. The company is being taken to court on behalf of tens of thousands of travellers. They claim they weren't given refunds for flights that were cancelled during the pandemic. Instead, many were issued vouchers. Overseas, and 4 bodies have been recovered from the wreck of a luxury super yacht that sank off the coast of Sicily. A 5th victim's been located but is yet to be brought to the surface by Italian authorities. Romanian police have searched the homes of controversial influencer Andrew Tate as part of a new investigation. Tate is already awaiting trial on rape and human trafficking charges, but is now being investigated for having sex with underage people and for money laundering. Former US President Bill Clinton and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi are among the high-profile figures expected to take to the stage at the Democratic National Convention later today. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Coote has been named as the 14th Rugby League immortal. Port Adelaide's appealing Dan Houston's 5-game suspension for a bump on Isaac Rankin, which left him concussed. In entertainment news, Victorian leaders are reportedly in talks to bring ABBA's 3D concert to Melbourne. It's been reported negotiations have already begun to reach a deal that would bring the ABBA Voyage show down under. The hologram show would reportedly cost around $100 million to host. And the entire archives of rock historian Glen A Baker are going under the hammer. They include 80,000 singles, LPs, CDs and magazines, which he began collecting in the early 1960s at age 11. They're being sold by Lloyd's Auctions next week. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.